You are now listening to the Someone's Favorite Productions podcast network.
Now back to Tune the Pinku. We're going in raw.
Are we going in raw?
I mean, it depends on the film.
Let me think about that for a second. No.
Well, I should have said let's get licking again.
Well, is there a lot of yeah, kind of.
Okay, like half of Kyrie Eleison was probably licking.
Yeah, yeah. I had to
Like,
think about it for a second. I mean, compared to the other two, yeah.
there was also the licking of armpits.
Yeah,
Brave.
you know. Yeah, welcome back to another episode of Tune the Pinku with us.
It's been a month since our last episode. I was trying to think about that. It doesn't feel like it's been as long. We've been finishing up teaching.
You have. I'm still going.
Oh yeah, you're in the weird mix of like finishing a class and also starting summer school.
Yes. Thank God they're online, but still, it's just like a new group of kids that don't like to listen or like read emails or read instructions.
They should
And
be out there wiretapping.
at least like wiretapping, but like maybe with a video camera, something, right? You would think, but I don't know if they have that kind of talent.
Oh my God, imagine if like, okay, we get a lot of excuses as teachers. It's always like, oh, I can't turn in something. What if
Hmm.
their excuse was like the turtle vision one? It's like, hey, I was like absorbing the trauma of my sister and I had to go and kill some Johns. Like,
You know, I would be like A plus, A plus.
oh, that's different.
I mean, as especially in a photo class, if they were talking about psychic photography, I think I would give them an A, right?
They're like, hey, my boyfriend's in a coma and he's wearing goggles, but he's transmitting psychic messages to me. Can I have
Through
more time
no,
for the
and then
final?
yeah, and then they would be like, "Can I do it in Polaroid?" And I'll be like, "A plus, A
It's
plus."
it's the naked set of Polaroids of Kiyomi Ito on the wall.
I mean, I think my students and my photo students would probably do better psychic images than what I saw in Kyrie Eleison. But
I
that's
liked
a
it.
but that's a whole other that's a
Wow.
whole other thing. Yes, the Sato believers, I'm talking shit about Kyrie Allison and that psychic photography.
I liked it. Okay, I literally have to like it, but yeah.
No, no, I'm just saying overall because like even in the interview he talks about like he says that, oh, it's about psychic photography. I'm like, where
What is?
it is, but I'm like, I wanted more.
Yeah, I mean, okay, it doesn't do more. We could get to it.
Yeah,
I
we're
guess
gonna get
before
into
we get into it,
it.
so yes, we are Two in the Pinku. We are the podcast dedicated to pink film. We also cover films from Nikatsu. We also cover the gay pink genre known as Baruzoku. So that's a quick rundown synopsis of what we do. I
Hmm.
realize usually we do go in raw and kind of like if you're starting off an episode, I guess you just roll with the insanity
I mean, there's a reason why people listen to us.
because we're messy.
We're messy, we're informative. We're you know what it is? We are your podcast's favorite podcast.
And unlike some commentaries, we don't just read off quotes for an hour. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
I mean, we research, but yeah, we don't quote like five different people in one paragraph.
You know, I was wondering too. It's like, okay, I'm not going to single this out, but I'm like, even with us just doing like, we record on Zoom with this and we pretty much upload it raw, very minimal editing. I feel like we don't have as crazy of a sound as one of the things that we heard.
Oh my God.
No comment. Don't
No,
go
no,
more
I
into
know, but
it.
I agree with you because I was very shocked at how it sounded because I thought, you know, what the one we listened to, I thought there was like more effort put into
But
that.
if y'all are curious what we're talking about, please
Just
feel free to
message
DM
us.
us. We are very messy. I'm just kidding.
I mean, some people already know who it is and what it is, but I was very shocked by that.
I guess outside of that, should we maybe give some like what's new in the Pinkuverse announcements and talk about the screening?
Oh yes, and then before that too, just know that we besides watching Pink Film, we also watch other movies. We spent the last 3 days going back to back to back to movies, and we saw Obsession, we saw Backrooms, and then we saw what was the
Scary Movie 6.
Scary Movie 6. We haven't seen He-Man yet.
This is the range of what pink film fans are watching.
I mean, we have a movie theater not too far from us, but yeah. So, okay, let's get into our news of the pink.
Okay, news in the pink world. So, Pink Line Volume 4 has been announced. It's another Hisayasu Sato set. You're gonna see the three films are Soft Skin, Survey Map of Paradise Lost, and Save the Last Dance for Me.
Hmm.
Thoughts, concerns?
You know, I was hoping that they went another direction with another director. Let's just say that.
Okay, okay. Okay. I was hoping two ways. One, it would be great if like with Pride Month tying something with that. I'll leave it at that. Oh,
Yes.
actually, you could have done Pride Month in a different interesting way. So you could do a different director and do Pride Month and do a Shintoho release if they had done Takahisa Zeise's lesbian films.
Mm-hmm.
He made a series of probably like four or maybe five lesbian movies. They are all like amazingly
Mm-hmm.
shot, god tier cinematography. This is Zeze, like master of his craft. Also, like Zeze has so much acclaim that you could sell the films off his name alone.
Yeah, no, absolutely. That's why I said I wish that instead of getting more Sato, I wish that they went with some other directors because I know they probably have like a big catalog out there, maybe, I don't know, that has other directors and possibilities. Because I think speaking from us too and others out there in the the lovers of Pink, we want to see some variety, you know?
I do see that though too online, and again, I understand it, right? I do see with some of like the Blu-ray forum or like on Reddit too. It's like people really love Sato now, like they're excited for each new set that's coming out, but they
Right.
are also very hungry to like see something that's not from Sato, like a different director. It's
Yeah.
like I mean, speaking of like things, it's like whoever does get to be the first one that puts out like a director, like a set that's not from Sato, like is gonna do well because people are so hungry for it.
Yes.
Right. And we haven't quite gotten that too with like the previous one-off releases because it's like, okay, it's a different director, but it's one film, right? Like when we
Yes.
talked about Gushing Prayer, like with Masao Adachi, when we talk about also Inflatable Sex All the Wastelands, these are like, okay, this is the one pink film, right?
Or we
Doing a
got the
director set of a different director would be great.
or like when we saw was it Pink Cut, Love Me Hard, Love Me Deep, and then with the top stripper.
Oh, I mean, speaking of that, well, you're talking about Roman porno. So there
Yeah.
is the Roman porno reboot set that got
Yes.
announced, and hopefully the essay credits get this.
I mean, we could say it here. You
I
are
don't
a
want to
part.
say it. Don't
Oh,
want to say it. We're not going to
okay.
spoil anything. Stay tuned, or just open up your set.
Oh my God.
I'm
Yeah.
like, what?
No, no. Okay. So yeah, the Roman Porner reboot set's coming out. Also, what got announced, which it is for Pride because there's some queerness in that film.
Which one?
What what is almost sold out?
Oh, Bame Takahashi?
Yeah, New Love in
Oh, A
Tokyo.
New Love in Tokyo. Yeah. So you see his post-pink film again. Oh my God. This is probably like one of the films. We saw a screening of it in Los Angeles at the Cinematheque.
Yes.
Floored by it. It's so good, so amazing. I
And
was like, wow.
can we also can I say that you and I were the only ones that kind of cheered and got excited when we saw our favorite actor show up?
Yeah, shout out to Shiro Shimamoto, one of the most iconic actors of pink film. Also, the writing that I did for the Blu-ray booklet
There you
of New
go.
Love in Tokyo, it kind of shouts him out. It talks about the friendship between Takahashi and Shimamoto, and also just like how important he was to his film career. I
Yes.
mean, I feel like again, like wow, it's like Connie is like the tastemaker on this, both with Roman Porno and Takahashi. It's like they're pushing the territories where like other people are going to start to follow.
I mean, we love Connie.
We
Remember
love Tawny and Connie.
they it rhymes. Just a little like wink wink telling them out.
Wink,
If
wink, nudge, nudge.
yeah, no judge. Hey, release some Tawny. But
I think it's almost sold out, or there was like 20 something left copies of the limited edition of New Love in Tokyo earlier today.
yes. So that's amazing because you're on it. You wrote a forward. It's a great film for
Connie's
those.
also great, where like even the standard gets printouts of the book.
Hmm.
The limit is like, oh, you're just losing on the slipcover, which is amazing, by the way.
Yes. And then what else came out that
So
we
we have the next Sato set, we have the Roman
in
porno
porno?
reboot, we have New Love in Tokyo. I guess I watched your Bunny Yeager video essay in that whole set.
Oh yes, yes. And just know that like when Dakota had to listen to my visual essay, I had to put headphones on because I couldn't listen to myself. I'm very self-conscious like that. But yeah, what's your thoughts? You could tell the world.
No, it was good. It was really fun. It was a great pace too, where it wasn't too long. Sometimes it's like you have a perfect length for it where it flowed really well. It got references to the cameras, what was taken, having that photographer's eye. Like I've saying this too before, it's like, wow, like we are kind of unique that we have this like fu art experience in terms of this Blu-ray world.
Yes, and also shout out to the Sin Syndicate. We listened to both commentary tracks for both films, the nude Las Vegas and the nude camera.
It was a
Uh,
lot of nudity in one day. I'll say that.
but you know what? I'm gonna say I think Casey and Gentry's commentary for the new Las Vegas really helped that film because they just gave so much information, so much background about Bunny Yeager, and also about was it what's his name?
Barry
Manon?
Mahon.
Yeah, Barry Mahon, and just like a lot of information and background, everything. Of course, I went more nerdy about photography in a sense, so I was giving Bunny her flowers as a photographer. So it's a kind of it's a different take on like sexploitation, but I was just like nerding out about the cameras. So if you guys go get it, there's plenty of copies out there. You'll love it. You could show it to a whole family, you know, nude photography.
Stay nude.
Stay nude. And what else?
I'm also forgetting to. So, Third Window announced the Blu-ray double bill. It's a Chusei Sone set. You're getting Scars of the Sun,
Oh
and you're also
yes,
getting Blow the Night.
Blood
Let's
and
spend the
Night.
night together. I did a video essay for Scars of the Sun. It was kind of really great too. It's like I have his autobiography.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I've just seen more Chusei Sone films than anyone in the West. Like I'm like clock the letterbox. It's over 40. You know, we
Yeah,
that was that was a very fun time, very maddening.
yeah. It was a lot of up and downs, up and downs.
I was thinking though that sometime within we could I mean it's pretty easy to do. We
Yeah.
should do a Chusei Sone double bill episode and we should do I know it's gonna be fun or like pulling teeth. Angel Guts High School Co-ed and Red Classroom.
Okay, I'll say yes. I'll say yes to it. It's a
Yes.
chore. They're a chore, but we can do it.
Or we could do a Bonmei Takahashi double bill and actually do his Pink films because they're fun. They're all bondage related.
See, I think I'd rather go with the bondage.
You like being tied up in a different way.
Yes, because I think those are more interesting than Red Classroom and, High School Co-ed.
You know, I feel like when we rewatch it, I feel like as someone who has been the high school co-ed hater, I feel like I'll probably be more okay with it.
No, I know I'm not, and that's okay.
That's okay. You know what? It's good to be a contrarian, Chris.
Yeah, I know. I know. I mean, I'm a hater sometimes, and I'm fine with that.
Oh my
But
gosh. I'm trying to think if anything else is
oh,
like new that we could announce.
I think that's pretty much it because I think now we could talk about the screening.
Yes. Oh, also, yeah, people who got Macabre, Lamberto Bava on 4K. Tell me what you think of the essay. You'll get some crazy one-liners in there.
Did they finally announce that you wrote the
That's been
essay?
announced for a bit.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah.
I
Also,
mean,
I think it's going to be shipping over the course of like the next weeks of the month. People are going to be getting it.
okay. I mean, also shout out that you did Five and Dine. You did the video
Okay,
essay.
that's our Happy Pride announcement.
That was, I mean, it was already announced, but like Happy Pride. And I think that's it, right?
Yes, oh my God, I turned in like two stuff recently, like as we
Oh,
are doing finals, but like, oh, they're gonna be
those
good.
can be good. I know we can't say, but they're really good.
I didn't
But
need any excuse to talk about either one of those films.
no, they were fun. There was one that you did that watching the film itself was really like, wow, like that was cinema. it's like one of those I don't think a lot of people are gonna expect, and it's fucking crazy and amazing.
You
Uh,
you don't feel that way about bottled Volvo when you watch it? Like, this is cinema.
I actually the third one that we watched was cinema. You know, flying
Oh,
the airplane.
beautiful.
You know, crash landing.
We should do a bottled Volvo
We
episode.
are gonna do it. Just know it's coming. It's I mean, there's not a lot to talk about, but there is a lot to talk about.
Well, I mean, all of them, okay, three of them have an actor who also did Pink films, like the
Yes.
guy. And then like he ages up, he's still acting now. And then all of them so far have an actress who she did Pink film plus AV.
Yes. I mean, like I said, there's a lot to talk about, but like the storylines,
There's a
not
lot to
much.
feel.
I mean, there's some interest so far in the three films that we watched. There's some really cool looking saw contraptions. I'll say that. For adult video, I'm like, they put effort
I'm
on
surprised it's
video.
an hour and a half for an adult video, though. I'm
It
like, oh
could be
my
shorter.
God.
I'll say that it could be shorter. It could be some editing. It could be quicker cuts. Get to those, boom, boom. That's how I like it. But uh yeah, so stay tuned for those crazy films coming out.
Oh yeah, also stay tuned. We recorded an episode with our friend Dead Formats. That'll be very exciting and coming
Oh,
up. Whenever
because
that
that
drops, we'll link up to it.
that was also some AV and some other pink, I think, right?
Oh my God, you know what we should do? Okay, now that I'm saying it, we should do Daydream.
Oh shit.
At least one and two.
Oh my God, because there was so like what part 5 and 7? It was
There's
like
only four.
you put on the third one. I was like, what the fuck? It was so meta.
Beautiful, beautiful.
I mean, I'll say the remake in the 80s was really interesting. I liked it. It looked really cool, but after the third, and then when you go to third and fourth, and it's like the reboots and reboots and reboots,
It makes sense. I love it.
it's
You know,
it's crazy, and I agree we should talk about it because it could just it's gonna get ridiculous after I think the fourth one.
I'm surprised that no one has hit up Shichiku and like licensed those titles because like again, I don't think they're crazy to like license
No,
from.
no, no.
Also, like they're like high points of the genre too. I mean, they're also I mean, for sure, like I wouldn't consider Daydream the reboot from 81 a Pank film. The other
Mm-mm.
one's not either. Like the 2009 like reboot or I guess the fourth one you would say is more of this like home video production.
Which again, that's really is really fun to talk about because it looks like it's home video, right?
Yes, but I haven't seen that one yet,
No, no,
so
I'm just saying that
TBD.
saying. But I think what else?
But stay tuned. I think we could move on. Let's talk about the screening. We've
Yes.
rambled long enough. There's so many exciting things in the works for Pink Film, and perverts should rejoice in all the possibilities they have now.
I mean, they should, yeah. I mean, the screening was amazing. Shout out to Whammy. Thanks, Whammy, for
Thank you,
let
Eric.
yeah.
You're amazing. It was really nice and smooth. Also, it's so fun too. Like on top of us doing the screening, it was someone's birthday.
Oh yeah, we introduced the films and then we had to do a sing happy birthday to I think he was the one who did the art for
Yeah,
the
he did I could link up to it
yeah.
later. Yeah, but is that kind of cool that like wow, like
So,
happy birthday from Lustmore.
I mean, yeah, because I think when we talked, they a lot of people came up to us and said, they're like, oh, this is like a new Sato film for us to watch. They've only seen maybe what was on Criterion, which was Rewind, and
I think
uh,
they'd seen Rewind, some had seen maybe Muscle or like a random title too. It was
yes,
very fun actually because like people weren't like, oh, like I'm getting all the Blu-ray sets. I know every single title. That makes it more fun because they have more
yes,
like interesting questions, right? Which also
yes.
like it's kind of cool. Like, I mean, again, if someone ever wants to like talk shop with us and to ask us something nerdy, but like it was fun just like, oh my God, people are like, well, what is this film too?
Okay, so we get like I said, we introduced Les Morgue and then Kyrie Ellison. So the first film was Les Morgue, and let's just say cinema. Cinema. It
Perfection.
was perfection seeing it on a bigger screen with an audience.
Okay, the Cinematech could not have handled
No.
screening this. It makes sense why of their set of four that they didn't do Lustmord because it's like it's perverse, joyous, bloody, violent in a way that I don't think they could have handled.
Yeah, very it's very sexual violence, very like just raw energy and just like nastiness in a way that's
It's
just
raw like the food.
yeah, pretty much. No, she did cook her food.
Oh yeah, she cooked some spaghetti.
She cooked some spaghetti. But I remember there was somebody who had to get up and excuse himself during the incest scene.
Oh yeah, the mom and the son.
Yeah. But that would like when you saw when I mean I cried and I sneaked some pictures because again I'm that person. I'm in the back. I was all the way in the back, so nobody was behind me, but I was sneaking pictures because we have to post about it. But when she tied herself up with the red the what was it, the tubes, and then the blood was covering her, I was like just perfection.
It's
Like,
probably one of my favorite scenes in all of Pink film. That
mm-hmm,
moment too, it's so like evocative. The way the red flows around her, the
mm-hmm.
way she's writhing too, it's so amazing. It's so beautiful. Also to see it on screen, it was fun to see like there's moments in the film that like people got kind of tense with too,
Yes. You
right?
could
But there's moments where people also laugh too. Like it was
mm-hmm.
good.
There was two guys in front of us that were kind of like, oh, like you could tell they were kind of squirming a little bit at some scenes. And like especially it was the scene where she was cooking herself or eating herself and stabbing herself. And you could tell like he was just like, oh, and I was
I
like,
guess he's not into food play.
no. Oh, you can't waste your food. So
Oh, I think she
uh
was.
yeah, so that was great to see that. It's just like perfection. And then of course the second film is Kyrie Eleison, which is the come down. I would say it's like, you're coming down very like lo-fi, just again,
It's a movie I would put on like late one night when you're trying to go to sleep too.
yes.
Like it's something you can zone and vibe out with. The sounds are also so trippy as well. I guess like it's probably going to lead to us just talking about that film first, but it's one that's like it is in this lineup. It is the B side, obviously. Like Lustmore, it is like that's your star attraction. It's gonna build you up and fuck with you.
And also I did fall asleep. So because it was a Sunday night. Or no, it's a Saturday night, like some of us are old and get tired
As it
quickly.
was like nine or something.
I know, and I'm all like,
Come on.
I was like, I can't. So, but yeah, I think we can just get into it because we could talk about the film itself because again, seeing it on the big screen, I was like, oh, that happened.
Should I tell you about like the actor as like a
Yes,
context for these three films?
yes, let's get into it because I think we've been rambling about all kinds of shit,
We're old. We're always rambling.
and I think when the audience comes to listen to us, they want to hear us talk about Pink Film with all our information, all our random shit that I say, because that's what Again, we're other people's favorite podcasts.
We're Kanuma's favorite podcast, our little kitty cat.
Yes, when we watched the Pink Film or this morning or yesterday, he was like, "Oh, okay," and then he went and hide.
He's more scared of violence.
Yeah, he's.
I would say like if there's like an action movie with like gunshots, that's something that's like a little bit. But we don't also watch a lot of that either. I don't know.
I only watch cartoon violence like Transformer stuff, and he's okay with that. He can
That's
handle that.
good.
He can handle that.
That's
So,
safe for a kid.
so
Anyway, I'm
yeah,
okay. I'm gonna give you context on this actor. I guess too, it's like he kind of is like a central figure in all of these films, as well as Kiyomi Ito. But like Kiyomi Ito, it's like we already know she's Sato's muse. You've seen her frequently across every Sato film. She is channeling the violence, the rage of it. She's playing all these different roles. She had worked with him in his debut and continued onward. We had covered her in her debut.
yes,
But I think all of these, like the presence now, as we're kind of looking, is like how does Sato's regulars evolve throughout the 90s? So Koichi Imazumi appears in all three of these films. He was born in 1965 in Tokyo. So we see him throughout like when he's 26 to 30.
he's also Happy Pride. He's for, it's Pride Month, so we got to celebrate him a little bit.
Yes, that's like in honor of Pride Month. He is a gay director and actor who is still active.
Yes. And also he's not afraid to do some drag
Many a time.
many times.
You know what? You don't comb the wigs. You don't
No, it's just shake and go. Shake
shake
and
and
go.
go. Oh my God, it's
But yeah.
beautiful. But anyway, to his background. So again, he was an actor and like a staff at the theater called Tokyo Grand Guignol. They would do these underground productions where they'd use electronic music and industrial noise. They were very short lasted, where they only went for 3 years. He also worked as a stagehand for the stripper Sayuri Ichigo II,
Mhm.
which we have talked about in a previous episode when we
Yes.
did entrails. So Naomi Hagio, who is in Entrails of a Virgin, where she is the woman who takes the severed hand. After she left Pink Film and was transitioning out, she went into stripping. Then she took up Sayori Chigo's name and became the second incarnation of her. So this
Icon.
is something that frequently happens, especially sometimes within adult video, like with like Mary Aoi had her successors, or with stripping. So again, like all roads were going to lead him to Sato in some way, right? Even Naomi Hagio had worked with Sato before Koichi Imazumi had. He debuts for Sato's Naked City in
Hmm.
1990, which is an excess film. And then his second film, which is one of our personal favorites, is Lesbian Rape, Sweet Honey Juice.
Sorry, the title is just again Happy Pride.
Happy Pride. This is what you're really digging in for. Also known as Silencer Made of Glass, for those who want a tasteful title.
Tasteful, but
He's also notable for being in Sato's Birthday, which is Sato's Groper Tran entry too. So again, like you're gonna see Koichi across this whole set. You're gonna see him going forward. It would be ideal if like I would be so great if like a label, like probably one of the partner labels was like, okay, let's release a set of his gay films
hmm
as director. He directed one of our favorites where it's a short called Angel in the Toilet from
Oh,
1989.
beautiful movie. Amazing.
It's kind of this like strange wavelength companion piece to him acting and looking for an angel, and then he makes this shot on video work where he dresses up as an angel and gets railed in cruising stalls.
It's cinema. I must say it's
Cinema.
cinema.
He's like, you know what? I've done Sato films.
No, I think that short film is just it's it's not garish or anything, but it's just like that idea of having like an angel come back to earth and his mission is to get railed. It's like it's like a porn
Well,
idea,
it's not
but
porn, but
no,
it's very
no,
sad. It's very sad and melancholic and
yes.
lost.
But I'm just saying it's like that's a porn premise, right? If you think
Who's
about it.
dressing up as an angel?
I guess not the porns that you've seen.
I mean, I feel like people do like superhero costumes. You know what? Angel, they're gonna do Angel from the X-Men.
It could, but
Why not?
yeah, no, that's a great one. And also him as an actor, I think is really fun because he just has this look and it's fun to see him play straight.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I frequently reference when I've had to talk about him. So when I did the video intro of Kyrie Ellison for John at the in Chicago, I was like, oh, like Happy Pride, like pay attention to this actor. I like shouting out someone who's like being like they're gay, but then they're playing into like straight violence.
Hmm.
I also feel like that's kind of like us too. It's like, I
We
mean, we're obviously like, yeah, we're talking about these like mostly straight films, but we're kind of embracing it and not having shame with it.
well, also we praise like the women, we praise like the odd B characters
And we
sometimes.
praise the men for being weird and nasty.
Yeah,
So,
that's true.
you know,
So what
outside of
else?
that, too, like another tie back to looking for an angel. So it seemed like Koichi Mizumi, he was really spurred to like directing, partially because of like he saw that Yumi Yoshiyuki had directed a gay pink film, then he started writing for her, and it was like, okay, I want to start giving gay stories from an actual gay perspective. At the same time, he was working with the gay filmmaker slash artist Hiroyuki Oki, also Akihiro Suzuki, who is straight but directed Looking for an Angel. So this weird confluence of like art house theater, pink film into like original indie cinema.
Hmm.
And it's kind of interesting too, like even sometimes articles now will like they'll say like Koichi Mizumi's like his gay dramas are gay porn films, but they're not. it's kind of just a weird lack of verbiage they have for what he does. He has some interesting anecdotes too from an interview where he's like, okay, Sato always criticized his acting, and he was very frustrated on set. Where he's like, okay, why do you keep hiring me? Then
Hmm.
Kiyomi Ito like had to go to him, and be like, hey, it's like he's frustrated because he admires you.
That's like some like yeah, I feel like I've had that with like a mentor told me something like that. I'm like, why
That's
you
grad school.
it's like why you give me so much shit? I see a lot in you, but you're also a piece of shit. And it's
I
like I
see your
get that,
potential.
right? But they treat you like shit.
Also, he and his boyfriend, so Koichi and his boyfriend, Hiroki Uesawa, produced together under Habakiri Cinema Records. Uesawa is also a musician and director too. So again, this is like a dream release for like a future partner label. But
Hmm.
again, like he appears in all these films. It's kind of fun to look out for him. He can play straight. I mean, he frequently does. He has done gay pink films, but I always like that he can be kind of like a yuppie nerd type or kind of slimy or do drag or assault people. Like we just shouted out like lesbian rape sweet honey juice. We're like, that's vile.
Oh, he is absolutely vile.
Love it. So yeah, I'm trying to think of this too. Another fun fact about this whole Sato set we're talking about.
Hmm.
These are also being sold in Japan, so they're being imported, sold through official retailers. So the price for Sato Volume 3 in Japan, at least for Tower Records, is 5,790 yen, which is kind of roughly around $36.
Oh shit.
They're paying $4 more than us.
I mean, I guess it's like was also I mean, also you have to think about like shipping and handling, right?
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. There's a slight markup. I would say this too. It's like if there is this palpable market that's being established where it's like people are importing it to Japan, like different retailers and selling it, and the numbers do well with that. Again, like they should probably quickly expand outside of Sato just because like there's other directors who have done pink film for Shintoho
Hmm.
who have like a mainstream presence in Japan where like they would be even easier sells.
Yeah, I absolutely.
But let's move on back to Kyrie Ellison. So Kyrie Ellison, so yeah, Kyrie Ellison is also known as Live Eavesdropping Report Pillow Talk.
Kyrie Eleison is better.
Well, Kyrie Ellison is Lord Have Mercy.
Oh my God.
Sato got religious with this film.
Too much, too
Too
much.
much. What did you think of this film, seeing it on the screen?
On the screen, it makes more sense. It's kind of a nice little like come down. Like I said, it's a come down, especially if you pair it with something else, like more violent, more like visceral. So, yeah, I mean, I enjoyed it. I thought it was interesting. But like I said earlier in our conversation, I was like, where's I wanted more photography. I wanted more psychic, weird shit.
Yes, okay. I would say like it would be great. It would push it to another level if because they hint at so
Hmm.
Takeshi Ito plays a man who is in a coma, right? He got into a car accident. Kiyomi Ito is taking care of him. Plus, she's getting hired for wiretapping. It would be great if, well, I mean, she does receive messages that are presumed to be from him. It would be great if there's also more different Polaroids spread throughout, or like more imagery that like he's supposedly sending to
Yes.
like from beyond, like internally to her throughout
Yes.
it. That was more like it just teased a little bit more. I would say like one, I feel like this film is like a collage of Sato, like what he does, but then it seems like because it comes out in 93, where it's before Sato and the Four Heavenly Kings of Pink start getting plugged into like indie art house cinemas in Japan or getting shown abroad. It's like he's still kind of dealing with like them being divisive and kind of the populist directors of Pink Film kind of bashing back against them, where it seems like this film is kind of answering to like, okay, if I'm going to survive, how do I give a bit more sex?
Yes.
Like conventional sex. Like again, for the most part, it's funny. I was telling people on the screen, I'm like, yeah, there's like no assault in this, and then like the guy comes in and punches Kiyomido. But
Yeah,
there's mostly no assault.
mostly.
Mostly.
You could say, does she? No, she doesn't. Like, she doesn't violate the guy in the coma, right? Does she?
Oh, she should have.
I would have liked that if she did that. It could have just made more sense.
I'm surprised because, like, yeah, if it was like a few years earlier for Satô, there would be scenes where like he's in the coma and then she's like straddling him and doing more of it too.
Mm-hmm.
Give us what we need. I'm trying
Yeah.
to think of what else to say about this. So again, like it has a lot of interesting cast. Kiyomi Ito plays Yo Kageyama. She is the wiretapper where she's hired and like to do different wiretapping. Oftentimes people are caught into cheating scandals, so she's collecting evidence about it. Her colleague is Shibata, played by Koichi Mizumi, who we just shouted out pretty lengthily at the beginning. Bear with me. Takeshi Ito plays Inumaru, who the car crash left him in a vegetative state.
Mm-hmm.
We also see Inumaru's wife, Mako.
Yes.
So Mako, God, did you ever watch Zay Zay's A Monk Farted with me?
No, I don't. I don't think so.
It's kind of this like apocalyptic movie, and it has this like kind of fun like climactic ending battle too. It's like a woman almost wants to escape like her dead husband in the hometown. It's a really great Zay Zay film where I'm like, oh, this is like masterpiece territory for me. She has the same hair in that, so you do see her work with different For Heavenly Kings of Pink.
Okay.
Also, you'll see Masato Kino, aka Mineo Sugiyara, as Inumaru's colleague Kanazaki. He uses different pseudonyms, but again, like he's kind of like the most normal looking cast member, which I don't know, is that like a sin for Pink Film? It's like, he's kind of average.
God.
Oh, a Pink Film fan said about, okay, this actor, where like he's almost the only actor in the cast who can properly carry out a feature film.
Damn.
That was their read on this.
Damn. That's a super read.
Woo, I know, that's good. I guess what were like some of the highlights to you of this film? It
I mean,
ending. Just kidding. I'm kidding. Just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm
I
kidding.
mean, I didn't like did not like it, but I just felt like it just missed a little bit. And yeah, I agree. It just felt like multiple movies in one. And again, I
It doesn't
wanted
quite collage together as coherently. It's almost, but if you take it as like, okay, you're watching 20 Satos at once, it fits because you're just seeing the repetition, but it's not a standalone film. Like
mm,
Lustmord is a film we would both watch multiple times.
yes. I just again I and I'm gonna say this because again I photography I wanted more a Polaroid in it just to kind of because I'm a
Mm,
as you know I do love studying spirit photography, right? Which is
yes.
comes from that. It's like a little element of psychic photography is kind of coming from what is it? Spirit, like spirit photography.
I have a Ouija board under the Zoom right now.
Let's go. Let's ask. Let's ask.
Let's go. You're like, what film are we gonna cover next?
Yeah. No, I just wanted because I think it would make more interesting. Like it would have made more of the film like more interesting for me to see a little bit of that, and also to see the Polaroid more because we see it towards the end when
We
she.
also see the collage of like the Polaroids on the wall of her naked and different parts of her body, which is
Yeah.
such a beautiful image.
Yeah, it's giving what's his name? Oh
It's
my god.
giving Warhol.
No, it's not Warhol. It's David Hockney.
Oh, cool. Okay, that's cool. Hello, art history references.
No, I know.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, because Polaroid with Andy Warhol, he made it, what it was, and of course other photographers, but that collage. But I think because of the spirit photography, I wanted to see more of that. Because that last image we see of it, it's that one Polaroid that she shows, and it's basically her pregnant of some sort. No, he's asleep on the floor.
Yes, okay, it eventually builds to when she kills Koichi Mizumi's character, her colleague, it then goes into the flashback where like her mother was also communicating with herself as a fetus and having visions and talking through the phone. And then it
Hmm.
led to her father going crazy, strangling her with the phone cord and stabbing the mother, but then it left a scar on the breast
Yes.
of the baby. And so again, she almost becomes like because of how she's born, she becomes receptive, and then through the nature of wiretapping to images from beyond, and that's why like Takeshi Ito's character in this vegetative state through like the glasses, he's able to almost connect to her like as well. Like he's sending her images that we're almost not even seeing or recording or being teased, the noises that swirl throughout, the visuals of the drug corn. But yeah, like a lot of it's more implied than it is kind of like just like played with a bit.
Yeah. Like have more pictures throughout the film to kind of play off of like he's sending her messages, she's feeling it, she's like connected to him, you know?
And have more sex.
Yeah, have more sex. Or like have her masturbate with a Polaroid just to be like, "Oh, I feel you in me," you know? Not to say I've done that, but I'm just saying.
She should have. I mean, God, that would have
Exactly.
been good. I mean, again, like, okay, hello, cut. We're doing Kyrie Eleison the film.
I mean, we probably are going to do our version of it.
Do you have any kind of finishing thoughts? I also have quick stuff to throw about this.
I think I'm good. I don't think I have anything more I could say because, eh, I mean, to me, it didn't excite me as much.
I like
Even
it. It's solid,
it's solid, but it didn't like kind of like tickle the fancy that I love seeing from Sato.
which is fair. I mean, I'm not gonna force anyone to be like, "Oh my God, you have to like it too." It's also an interesting one, like where initially there was like three. I guess I could say it. I'm not gonna say one of the titles though. Initially, there was like three titles where it's like, okay, would you be interested in like this, or this?
Mm-hmm.
It was Kyrie Ellison, Turtle Vision, and then another one that I can't say. But like again, it led to like, oh, okay. The the first one I actually wrote was like something I can't say. But like
Yes.
again, this whole like, oh, it's cool. Like I didn't, Kyrie kind of called to me too. It's interesting as well. It's like I never thought like with Kyrie Ellison that like saying yes when I wrote it or like really kind of giving it this love. I think almost like if someone else had written it, it would probably been like less interesting of an essay. Because again, like, okay, we have the knowledge of like what is peeping within the genre, what is wiretapping, what are
Yes.
different films and offbeat picks from it, and not just like, oh, here's an underrated random film I love from Sato just to shout out.
Right.
Also, like, yeah, like Jasper is already on the commentaries like for these films. I don't like we shouldn't as writers, yes, we should probably like this is a recommendation, like avoid quoting Jasper.
Oh, yes.
Right? Because like again, like he's already on these, he's already having his president's voice too. It's like have your own research and voice as this complement with what you're doing. Right?
Oh,
Great.
absolutely.
But yeah, I don't know. It's a fun thing. Like, I didn't know like where this was gonna go. Like writing about it, the fact that like okay, the video intro for Chicago or what we did now with Whammy, the fact like this is the film where like oh there was like this life to it is really cool and surprising. I mean, visually, this film is amazing.
No, no, I will give it that. I will give it that.
I feel like the slight bits of the plot gelling together are maybe where it's lagging, but I still gave this a 4 stars. I don't know.
I think I gave it 3.5.
Wow. You're not a supportive husband.
I mean, I know all the Sato fanatics and the supposed experts of Sato are going to come after me about that, and that's fine.
I don't think so.
I don't care, because there's so many out there now.
I don't think so. I think people will be fine. I guess moving on to Shout This Out, this was on a triple bill by Shintoho. It's when it came out on March 5th, 1993. The other two films were Secret, Erotic Hot Springs, Ascension, Peeping Bath. That's one of them.
Uh-huh.
It's directed by Shoji Sakai. He's an editor of hundreds of films, especially within Pink Films. This is his shot at directing. Then the other film was a reissue of a 1989 Pink film called My Wife Can't Stand It by Akira Fukumachi.
Sad.
And Yutaka and Ryuji are in it.
Okay.
Love that. Also, this is produced by Shishi Pro and then Shintoho distributes it. So we've talked about Shishi Pro before. They're really important for Sato's early career nurturing him. It's the production stable of Kanmukai.
Okay.
So again, like this is him mentoring the next generation, right? This is the same production studio that produces his early films. So you could kind of have this like extended to this early career that's producing Sato before he gets more involved with Shintoho proper Kokue.
Ah, okay. Thanks.
So let's move on because we talked a lot more about that. But yeah, watch Kyrie Ellison, read the essay, flip open a book. Should we just go to Turtle Vision?
Let's go to Turtle Vision.
Cool. Okay, so we're gonna move on to Turtle Vision. So Turtle Vision was known as Voyeur Report Secretly Filmed! Exclamation point.
I mean, literally, that's the movie.
That's it. What did you think of it?
Well, I thought I liked it. I for sure liked it better than Kyrie Ellison for sure.
Hmm. You know,
But
I feel like when we first watched this, and I didn't even fully, it's like it'd been a while now, like remembering it, but because of the VHS transfer, it made even the recordings, like when he's secretly recording someone that are already kind of scuzzy and like faded out, it made them worse, like almost like you couldn't see anything that was going on.
yes,
I'll
I
have
was
to post pictures of that to compare. So it was really hard to decipher like what we were looking at and the colors of this, like how like deliciously beautiful like these blue greens are of the city in this. Like when this hit, like just the colors alone, it's like wow, like I love this film.
hmm The film looked great.
I'm trying to think what else of this too. Like there's less of a plot than Kyrie Ellison, but it's so visually like charged. Also, the way it talks about trauma in it too is really fascinating. It
Yes.
came out on July 20th, 1991, so it's the first film, I guess, like chronologically in the set, but then it's listed third in the set.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, yes, yes, yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
hmm
yeah, that turtle, yeah, yeah,
The turtle.
turtle. Let me just tell you, one of the film that got double billed with was Caught on Camera, Pervert Focus.
I mean, that makes sense, right?
It was an anthology that followed four different women, like an office lady, and then at least two housewives. I don't remember the fourth. Again, you know what? I'm senile. Bye. What is the plot of this to you?
I mean, okay. I know, like, I don't know if a lot of people have seen this, but I would say this reminded me a lot of Wife Collector,
Ooh,
one of, Sato's earlier films.
yes.
And of course, it's for Nikatsu, but it's the same thing where he's outside with me. Oh, sorry. Um, like I
Sato's
said,
outside with you? Just kidding.
well, no, Kanuma is.
I know, I'm kidding.
No, like I said, it's like it reminds me of Wife Collector only because you have this kind of serial rapist kind of person with the camera, you know, attacking women on the cat in the cab, and then he's obsessed with them. He videotapes them. The same thing as our character. However, this one changes because we have, you know,
Kiyomi
Kiyomi
Ito.
Kiyomi Ito. She's assaulted. He sees that. He remembers it. He has trauma. She has trauma. But what's also cool is that she has trauma. She has a sister who's psychically connected to her, who's also getting her revenge.
Yes.
Basically, that's the plot.
Yes.
But it's visually stunning because you have Sato playing with his usual motifs of the video on video, right? We see video, we see like that kind of
Yeah, in the
element.
nighttime video in this, it's so deliciously like fogged and blurry. It's kind of fun to like, okay, you're trying to recognize maybe like different actors from it too.
hmm
Like I recognize Yutaka Ikuchima's glasses at one point, even though his
Yes.
body was very obscured. Ryuji Yamamoto, like our favorite Scat King of adult video, he does appear in an actual like a film sequence where he's an office guy picking her up.
Yeah.
Also, like the trauma that you're talking about, so oh my God, how do I explain this? I shouldn't. Just kidding.
I don't it's kind of like a little convoluted how it happens.
Kiyomi Ito. Okay, so Kiyomi Ito was like a schoolgirl. Her boyfriend was Koichi Mizumi. At one point, like three gut men with stockings on their faces come and assault her on the rooftop. Koichi Mizumi's kind of paralyzed, but then he films her getting assaulted. Then it leads to this trauma in the present tense where then he's going around and like filming. So both like Kiyomi Ito through a telescope and also him through filming, they see Kiyomi Ito's sister who's now going out on the prowl, picking up Johns and killing them.
I mean,
Right? So again,
she's doing the Lord's work.
she's doing the Lord's work. Also, the sister who's picking up John's, her name is Saki. It's played by Ray Takaki.
Yeah.
Again, she is the crazy lesbian from Silencer Made of Glass.
Icon.
I'm trying to think what else in this too, but like the men, so the three men who assault in the beginning, they're also throughout the film too. So it's kind of, I have a question for you. Do
Yes.
you think it's intentional that the men she's killing in the present, some of them were the people that assaulted her sister, or is it unintentional because they had such a limited cast and crew?
I think it's both.
It's both.
It's both only because of like the guys who assault Ito, like there's three of them, right?
Yes.
And they all have kind of normal bodies because when you see Ryuji, again, Ryuji's a bigger guy, like he's kind of a thicker guy. I think she's also just likes to cruise at the same time.
Cruise and kill.
That's what I'm saying. It's like,
She's Orgasm Mariko.
oh, but then in that film too, she's getting her revenge, but she's also just crazy because she just awakened the killing of her, her partner just awakened. And she does get her revenge with all the guys, but then not every guy's connected to her husband's death or her
I would
boyfriend's
say
death.
Orgasm Mariko, like her, when she goes out and kills guys in that, she does enjoy the sex a bit more before she does it.
Yes.
Versus this is a little quicker, right?
Yeah,
She's not
because
really enjoying it as much. She's very disassociated.
also the way she kills is very like it's quick. Like they just like, oh, like I like to, and then she's like, they turn around, she's like, oh, and then all of a sudden just the knife or the blade comes out, and she always gets him in the eyes. That's the thing. She gets him in the eyes. All because the guys who attacked her sister, they're all wearing like kind of like a nylon mask or something, so you can't really see their face.
Well, they're wearing
But
panties.
they're wearing
Like the panties,
panties.
like the stockings, the
Yeah, that's what I
pantyhose.
said. But again, way she attacks them, she always gets their eyes.
I mean, that's like the ultimate like punishment in Sato world is like to not see,
Yes.
right? Like people are either overwhelmed by what they can see or like they're ending their own lives by ending their sight.
I mean, that's again, that yeah, it's a metaphor for Sato.
Right. Also, okay, so two of the guys in this are pretty significant. So two of the guys in stockings are going around both like they're playing the assaulters from the flashback and they're also President Johns are Kokujino
Yes.
and Shinji Imamoka. So they're
Hmm.
both assistant directors on this. Imamoka is pretty significant and also like God, he would be like a great future title releases too. I mean, he's an amazing pink film director, like such as Lunchbox, but we've been watching his Bottled Vulva series.
Again, icon.
Also, the other one, Kokujino, is pretty significant because like his one film that he actually directed, Sabaku, is probably one of like the great masterpieces of gay pink, if not all of pink film.
Ooh, you're calling out muscle. Ooh, ooh.
I feel like I have like Sabaku like second or something.
I know. I'm just like, because
Sorry.
everybody, the straight boys are gonna come after you because of that.
No, they like Sabaku, baby.
I'm just saying,
They like true crime.
I'm just saying, the Satos, the Sato
They don't
fanatics.
care.
The Sato fanatics are crazy.
We are the Sada fanatics.
Are we?
Sometimes.
I don't know.
We watch too much gutter trash. Sorry.
I know we watch trash.
I know I'm like, oh, this is like kind of classy.
I know what we think is classy, and other people are gonna be like, "This is absolute garbage." And then what people think are like is like perfect cinema, we're like, it was boring.
Okay, I wrote this in my letterbox review, but like, wow, this would have been a fun one to like write about or talk about because the way that trauma is shared from sister to sister mirrors the way that Sato is sharing this trauma from like him as director to the assistant directors. Like these
Mm,
two men, as they go on to direct their own films, this kind of sharing of violence. It's also significant that they're playing like they're not just ADs, they're also acting the film in different roles, like assaulting.
that
Like
makes
there's a
sense.
really
Yeah.
interesting lines like if again like someone was like wow also kind of recognized who these people were sorry if they knew who these people were like wow that could have been like really great content there for this film but you know what hey that's why we're covering it for a podcast.
And who else is gonna do it?
I know if we must.
I'm just saying, because there's a lot of films out there, but like, who else is gonna do it?
Oh, I'm trying to think what else to say about this one. The screenplay is by Takatoshi Watari, who he also plays the doctor slash video therapist in this.
Yes.
again, he's a very significant. He also plays the lead in Distorted Sense of Touch, where he does Drake. He's pretty significant. He'll write for Sato's films, like not all the time, but he's one of his like frequent screenplay writers. He also does now have a. This has recently been unearthed or given some light. Pink Aiga, the Japanese collector of really rare oddities on VHS, was the one like, oh, Tagotoshi, it's like also had a career in adult video directing.
Again, icon, and we're probably
Again,
gonna watch it someday.
it seemed like he took what he like learning from writing and acting on Uniform Virgin of the Prey and is like, oh, I'm gonna direct AV like that.
Oh,
Which I'm like, art, cinema, done.
perfection. Sorry, sorry.
Wow. You know,
I'm just getting drunk on water over here.
you are like sloppy drunk on water, and I'm seeing it with my turtle vision.
No, I'm sending you. I'm sending you the smell because it's psychic.
I literally just told you about a film called The Monk Farted.
There you go.
That's beautiful. Also, this won at PG, the Pink Grand Prix, or
For
at least
what?
placed.
Oh, but
It was
what?
in a three-way tie for eighth place. Sorry.
I mean, it makes sense. It's
You
not.
know, it got it's like an honorary thing. It got like an award.
But I wouldn't say it's like is these two films that we just talked about. Are they like Sato's best? Probably not.
I would say this one wouldn't be like upper 10 echelon, but it is good.
Yeah, it's good. It's there.
Which is crazy because I don't feel like I was impressed by it the first time, but I think it's just because the VHS transfer is pretty bad to get the visuals of what it was doing. Also, it
Yeah.
excited me to see on the restoration that we could see some of the cast and crew's faces finally.
Yeah, I agree with that.
But let's end it.
Oh my god.
Sorry. Oh, actually, is there anything else you want to say about Turtle Vision? Stay horny? I don't know.
Well, I also okay, I'll say this like towards no, I think that was the other film. I think never mind.
It's all blurring together now.
No, I'm trying to remember the scene where we see Ito and our boy, what's his name?
Koichi.
Koichi's like we see them kind of messing with film, like the like
That's the other
VHS.
film.
Okay, thank you.
That's the
Okay.
last film.
That's why I'm like, because I'm like, yeah.
Spoiler alert.
Is it spoiler alert? Spoiler alert?
Not really.
No, also I'm just like I'm getting glimpses of our neighbor across from us in their window, and they're just staring a lot as
At
I'm like,
you?
yeah, they're looking because like they see me at the window here, and I'm on the
Okay, they make
computer.
noises like all the time. Like we can hear their TV or random stuff. Like they shouldn't be judging you with the window closed.
No, I'm just like sitting here like I'm on Zoom, right?
And I'm just in a coma and you're taking pictures.
I could be.
Oh my God, I'll have to ask you at the end. It's like, which Sato film do you wish our neighbors were forced to watch or experience?
Okay, yes. Ask me because like I already kind of have an idea, but it may change. It may change.
You know what? Based on who they voted for, I hope they suffer through Turtle Vision. Like they're the Johns. Just kidding.
Yeah. I'll say
Yeah,
that. I agree with
I'll
that.
say it. I'll keep it at that.
And we're
Just
gonna
kidding.
keep it at that. Do some research, people. Research.
Do some research.
Uh, okay, yeah. Let's get into our last one.
Let's talk about Rafureshia.
So it's interesting the way they spelled it on the what I remember seeing it when they say it in the actual like in the script, they spell it differently, and then when it's like the
In the
titles,
actual flower.
it's like spelled differently. So I was like, kind of like, what are they trying to say?
What is Sato always trying to say?
It's true.
What do you think of the title? Like, just as a signifier.
It doesn't make sense for me. The title does not make fucking sense.
Well, they reference it in it,
Yes.
which again, like sometimes with other Sato titles, like that vague idea or that one-off thing, that one-off reference is enough for the script title, right? But again, it's obviously means enough to Sato that he'll repeat this visual in Hanadama.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, I'm trying to think. So the pink film title was The Real Thing, Super. No, that's the double bill. Okay, my God, I'm getting sloppy, y'all. The pink film title was Naughty Wife While Her Husband Is Away.
Okay, that's a better title for this movie.
Okay, originally when the pink line was happening, I thought like, okay, it would have been interesting, and I don't know how logistically possible it would have been. So they do cross those things on Vinegar Syndrome and Melocene, right?
Hmm.
Vinegar Syndrome should have titled the movies using like Sato's preferred title.
Yeah.
Melocene, as the adult sister site, should have titled them with the pink film title.
Yes. Yeah, I could see that.
So it'd be kind of like a fun, like you could go for sleaze or you could go for like, Sato's kind of more poetic title, right? That's fine. But again, what it could have showed. You know what? I don't know what the logistics of that. Probably impossible. But yeah, you know what? Naughty wife while her husband is away.
Again, it's a better title for this film.
This came out on January 6th. Oh shit. 1995. And the double bill film was called The Real Thing, Super Perverted Couple.
Is that our life story?
Yeah, kind of. I mean, oh my God, it at the end of this, I'd be like, okay, what's like a title for our lives? Like,
Okay, yeah, just remember that.
if I can. So
Hmm.
this film, the double bill film, is a comedy where a man is fired, he's dumped by his girlfriend, and he's pursued by a married couple. Hijinks ensue.
Yeah, this was surprisingly funny for a Sato film.
Well, Sato has a couple other comedies. I'm thinking of his hospital one. I'm blanking on the title right now. But
Mm.
there's oh no, it's like the molester and the peeper
Yes.
entry, and then there's one where it's called Rental Love. Like Sato can be very absurd and comedic in his otherwise dark films, and he also has some films that are actually comedic. And also, he was an assistant director for many Groper train titles. He worked under Yujiro Takeda, which are straight up comedies. So he
Yes.
always has that within him. But to kind of bring it back as like his also final foray for Pink Film.
That's why I say it's very funny for Sato because, again, it's this film is not as dark compared to his earlier stuff where he's playing with like more dark comedy. This is just like it's hijinks. It's a lot of hijinks. It's
You're like just a little bit of incest.
just a little, but also it's like it's sex comedy, which I think for Sato
And it works. Oh my
it
God, funny.
works.
There's a Pink Film fan who didn't like the comedy.
I could see that.
I could see it.
No, again, it's not. It's hard for like it's not a straight up comedy like like a Groper Train or like
Well,
the
you can't put
hospital.
it on for the family, I guess.
No, you can't. But yeah, I mean, once I saw fucking babies, chainsaws, and what else, drag and fucking psychic doctors at a train station when using your foot. I
Oh, the
mean,
fortune teller.
the fortune, yeah, fire, yeah, it was fortune teller, but it was like this is again, it was surprising to me. It was very surprising to me. I enjoyed it.
I don't know if you had seen this one before.
No, I didn't see it because I know
Or I
you
watched
saw
in
it.
a binge and like you were kind of like in and out going to work, which has also happened a lot with some of the weird Roman porno entries too.
Yes, because there's some stuff I haven't logged in because or it was always on the background, or I had
Because
to
I don't
go.
let you log it in.
You
I'm
don't.
just kidding.
You don't. Because I have to say something very significant about it. That's why I have to think about it so much.
Get those quotes. I'm trying to think. So this had a previous DVD from Arts Magic in 2006 where Jasper had a commentary for. So like
Hmm.
he definitely has experience like with this film too. It's also like this is a great film that should have came out again, like getting restored. It's an amazing film. It's the highlight for me of the set.
I agree. I mean, like I said, when I just mentioned earlier, like the ending was kind of fun because I think it was like Sato kind of like saying goodbye in a way with like you see Ito and our boy with like the tape source like they took apart like the VHS or something and they're just like dancing on top of like the building and it's like kind of him saying I'm done, like I'm out, peace out, in an artistic way.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. It's like it's just interesting too because like Takatoshi Vatari wrote the screenplay for this and he appears as one of three of the homeless men.
Uh-huh.
But the Pink Film fan was trying to like say this too. It's like where the Watari script might have been rejected or not fully approved by the distributor or Kokue, like the production. So again, like they had to pretty much start and complete the film within 3 days, according to this Pink Film fan. Watari had also considering giving the working title Brazil, but then Sato wanted Rafureshia.
Fucking Sato.
I mean, oh wait, this is his version of Brazil. That's funny. Okay.
I could see that a little bit, but
There's a mom and a son in that movie. That's that's a connection.
or a father and a daughter.
How would you explain the plot?
I'm
Okay, I should actually explain the plot. Okay,
yeah, because I'm like there was so much shit going on.
we are introduced to Arisa,
Yes.
who is in the subtitles called Elisa. She is played by, oh my God, I'm totally blanking on this. She is okay. Arisa, we introduced Arisa and the father. Again, the father is very praising her too. They're implied to be in this incestuous relationship. He's also like warning her not to go off because they live on an island to the sea. People are scary beyond. Then she does decide to go into the ocean, swim. Then
Hmm.
when she swims, like goes on land, she meets three homeless men.
Yes.
Right. So again, like one of which is Takatoshi Watari. Also, one of the three homeless men is Setsuhiku Kobayashi. So Kobayashi has like a super recognizable face where he usually wears glasses, these kind of rounded glasses. Also, he just looks really old. He's in Bondage Ecstasy.
Yes.
He runs the office in that, which I think is his first film role for Sato.
Okay.
He also appears a lot for Zay films too. Again, like these are recognizable faces. Then like they take her, they take her, they start violating her, but it actually seems like it's consensual or she's not maybe fully aware of what's going on. And they also frequently call her a mermaid because she came from the sea. So it already sets up this kind of like fairy tale like structure of wandering, even though there really is anything that's really supernatural in this.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. Okay, but the three thugs and her are interrupted by a very familiar actor. Did you recognize him on the first watch or because I told you?
No, I didn't. I didn't recognize him.
He is aged by this point.
Oh yeah, I would say the actor. Yes, he is aged from when we first saw him.
So
But
I did correct the TMDb for this, so now it finally has his name, but it is the thug who interrupts them is Simon Kume, who is from Muscle. He is the lover whose arm gets cut off.
again, another icon.
Icon, which
But
is cool that like he came back and worked in like another Sato film, again 6 years later.
very different 6 years later. I was going to say that.
He doesn't look bad. I mean, actually, he looks really good in this. I would say that he almost appears taller, but maybe it's because like Takeshi Ito in Muscle is very tall, and in comparison, anyone's gonna look short compared like with
Yeah.
him. So this he does this like on his own. He looks tall. He's very handsome. He's a little thinner out in the face.
Hmm.
I know he had worked in theater before, kind of working in pink film too. That's where like a lot of these were more of like if they were more of an actor, they'd also done some type of theater production, then gone to pink film. Or again, like Sato wasn't always working with talent from adult video, like what we got with Lustmore, where all three of the girls did AV. I'm trying to think what else too. Then we get this whole other story. So we are introduced to Yumi Yoshiyuki.
Hmm.
She plays Harumi. She is married to Koichi Mizumi, who's like hit the character's name is Yoshio. Then they also live with Yoshio's mom, which is Kiyomi Ito, which is hilarious casting all around. I mean, I would say Koichi is perfect to play this almost like stunted man boy.
Yes.
Yumi Yoshiyuki, even though similar in age to the rest of them, at this point, she had debuted in '93 with Naomi. She was always cast as like MILF roles. So it's
Yes.
surprising that she's not playing the mom. And the fact that Kiyomi Ito is playing the mom and it has aged up by this point of play, it is just hilarious to me. I was just laughing so much.
Yeah, I guess Sato, like, Sato just likes to fuck with his probably like his actors and like, oh, you're gonna do this, you're gonna do that.
Oh, Yumi Yoshiyuki also reposted me. I posted the Japanese poster for Rafureshia and she followed us and tagged it.
Shut up, she did.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Shout out.
She's great. I mean, honestly, like what an icon of the genre. It's actually like, oh, I wish she had an interview on the set. Like, what a miss thing, that could have happened. I mean,
Hmm.
she's still active in the industry and is also very active online too. So I don't know if again being too busy with different projects. I mean, I would hope that she's down for interviews because the knowledge she has of this genre too, from when she started and also turning into directing, again, beautiful.
Well, also it's great to know that there was like a lot of the actresses became directors, right? Or worked in some kind of like filmmaking, right? Like,
Yes, there's also a couple others with look at Daydream, Kyoko
mm,
Aizume. There's also God, is it Moe Sakura too from Pink Film. They're not as prolific as Yumi Yoshiyuki, where she's still directing, but there's these female directors of this period like wow, like we should be
and
getting interviews.
because they directed Pink, or they just directed a like other kind of film, or
Directed Pink. I
okay,
mean, Yumi Yoshiyuki also directed kind of like erotic home video that's Pink. Let's say it's Pink adjacent, but it's not an actual Pink film.
okay, okay,
She
good.
also acted for like mainstream and horror films too. You're actually probably going to see her coming up in the future on like non-Pink stuff,
Oh, okay.
but kind of more like smaller bit roles.
But still, like she's gonna be out there, and like you say just right now, like why is nobody like talking, like getting her involved in some way to talk about?
We did shout her out when we talked with Dead Formats because the first film that we talked about
Oh,
had her in it.
yes,
We're supporting women.
she was amazing in that film. So again, and let's just say we gushed about that film, whereas our dead formats was like, I don't know,
He liked it.
he liked it, but like we liked
I
it
think we
more.
gush about the adult video one.
Oh, we did,
That's the one we really like. We're like, no, we're gonna talk about this.
yeah, because we're into hypnosis.
Who isn't?
Wink, wink.
I mean, Sato is.
Oh, Sato is absolutely. I mean, we saw it in Turtle Vision. Oh my God, are they making out?
Are they?
Oh my God, our
Is
neighbors
it
are.
like good enough where we should pause this?
No, no, I'm just like I'm gonna keep on going because they're like in the kitchen, like just doing, just kissing.
Are they gonna have sex in front of you while they're recording this?
I mean, I would like it if they did because then I'll be like, okay, you guys are actually cool.
We're actually okay. We're not like our cameras aren't pointed towards them,
No,
but I'm
no,
like, that's crazy. Their windows are open.
the windows are open. I think they could see me like just on the computer talking, right? Like I have
I
my
think that's
headphones
why
in.
they're like getting into it then. Oh my God, what if they go freaky?
I mean, I would support it.
They pull out a plug.
Well, you can't really see, you just see like more of the top part. But anyway, back to
Back
the,
to the regular scheduled programming.
this is the kind of shit you get when you listen to us, guys. Just telling you that we see some. I will make announcements of random shit I
And when
see.
you see something, you say
I
something.
will say something.
So yes, getting back to this, Kiyomi Ito plays the mother again. So she's also like frustrated and like making fun of Yumi Yoshiyuki, like, why haven't you given my son like a child?
Hmm.
And then she's like, okay, recount, like, what do you like to do to his penis? And then so Yumi Yoshiyuki's recounting it and kind of like getting excited by it. Then at the same time, Kiyomi Ito, the mother, is like groping her son.
Yes.
Then he has to get up, and then like eventually, like he goes off to his bedroom, and then Yumi Yoshiyuki follows him and has sex later.
Yeah.
But again, we have this whole interesting setup of like these different characters. Everything is played very comedically from the get-go. We have incest of two different families.
I mean, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, so eventually though, so Kiyomi Ito as the mother like leaves, right? She's like, oh,
Yeah.
okay, I'm working with women. I have to go off and volunteer. There's this orphan I'm taking care of. Right? She leaves Yumi Yoshiyuki, like, hey, lock up. Yumi Yoshiyuki uses this as an excuse to cruise.
Yes.
Right. So she meets up with a truck driver, I think first. This truck driver is played by like a frequent crew member across like all of different Pink films. His name is like Hiromi Hirose. He does lighting, assistant director. I've never known what he looks like until like, oh, identified as this role. I'm like, oh, this is his face.
Oh,
Are
okay.
they still going at it?
No, I just turned on the light.
Oh, okay.
I mean, he did kiss her neck for a second, but like anyway,
What if
uh,
he homocule at her?
I don't think they have the range for that.
Who does?
Yeah, so again, like families and families, it's like we got to keep it in the family.
Oh God. It eventually leads to a scenario where it's like, okay, Arisa or Elisa is taken off by the thug. Then she gets into the situation where Kiyomi Ito is actually secretly running this like kind of group where they're filming sexual fantasies, but then filming as blackmail.
Hmm.
The adult man baby they're talking about is supposed to be a politician.
Yeah.
They get Arisa to go in this kind of like pop idol girl outfit. Then they give her a chainsaw to just kind of scare him a little bit, but then she gets so excited and starts freaking out and demolishing the set.
I mean, that was a great scene because then the guy comes out like, "Hey,
Too
he's
hard.
it's too hard." And she's like, "You're taking it too serious." And then it's like, and then she's like, "Rah," with the chainsaw. It kind of reminds me of that look of the cover from David Dakota's what is it, Chainsaw Hookers?
Oh my God. Yes, yes. Was that a Vinegar Syndrome release?
I think so.
You know what? If I remember later, we'll get to it.
Yeah, we'll say it on on the Instagram.
Probably won't remember.
Yeah, we're not gonna remember.
Probably won't.
If you guys, when you guys listen to this, and if I'm correct, shout us out.
You're
If
like,
not,
no, it's Clifford the Big Red Dog. And I'm like, wait, what? You're like, no, it's not.
all right. So yeah, so there's that scene with
Hollywood
the.
Chainsaw Hookers, and it's not by David Dakota, it's by Fred Olin Ray.
Why did I think it was Dakota for some reason?
Kind of a similar market.
Yeah,
Also, similar actors too. I know he likes working with Michelle Bauer.
I think that's what it was. I was
Also,
thinking.
Linnea Quigley's in it.
Yeah, that there you go.
Yes. Okay. Outside of that, eventually, okay. So Arisa or Elisa takes the money that they have from their operation, goes, Yumi Yoshiki like sees her in the alleyway, then covers for her. Then they just get together too and run off. And they kind of form this bond. It also leads into them having sex at one point. Then everyone's kind of on the lookout for them, right? Like Elisa's dad is after her, like, where's my daughter? And then also Kiyomi Ito and the thug played by Simon Kumai are also like, okay, where's the money?
Yeah,
So again, hijinks ensue. Like eventually it leads into like this kind of like fight standoff where Yumi Yoshiki has these kitchen knives
yeah,
and Kimito has a samurai sword.
yeah. It just and then the fight. It's so quick. It's so over so quick.
It's very like the Kill Bill, like Oranishi scene,
Yes,
like
they do it and then it stops and it's like, oh, okay.
beautiful.
But no, I was gonna say too with that. Oh my God, I just lost my train of thought.
Well,
Shit.
apparently they're running a train next door.
I mean, I don't know.
I
I'll
don't
give
know.
if I see something, I'll say something. No, no,
Imagine they
okay.
start bringing in extra people next door. Just kidding. I'm kidding.
It's a small place. Anything could happen. No, I was to say, wasn't okay. I know I missed this part, or I probably it's coming up, or you didn't mention it. There's something about a missing shoe. It was kind of very Cinderella-esque.
Oh, okay. Because when the daughter leaves the place, her shoes are left behind. So then he
Yes.
brings the shoes with him. And then he also like uses it for the fortune teller. Then they have this moment where they also connect the two. The fortune teller is played by, oh my God, we were just talking about him, Mineo Sugiura.
Yes.
So again, like we also just talked about because he was in Kyrie Eleison. He has more of a funny get up here. You were dying with this scene.
Yes, because like they were touching feet and he was like, "Oh my God, I sense it. I feel it." It's kind of like he was trying to tell him like you need to find somebody who could fit the shoe. So it's like kind of again, it's like Cinderella. So,
There's also a moment we kind of glossed over too, where Koichi Mizumi tries to attack Yumi Yoshiyuki and then gets knocked out by Elisa.
yes.
So again, like then he has this amnesia where he doesn't know who he is. He also then wanders. He meets a crossdresser.
Mhm.
I didn't recognize this, but the crossdresser is played by Mitsuru Miike,
Would
who
I
directed probably one of the greatest Pink films of all time, if not of like its era in the 2000s.
is it a gay one?
No, it is. It's Noam Chomsky.
No, really?
Yes, yeah. He directed
Oh,
that.
fucking Noam Chomsky.
Noam
Icon.
Chomsky, Ronald Reagan. Oh no, George Bush. George Bush. Sorry.
Oh,
So
that's
we
a
are
great
talking
one.
about the glamorous life of Sachiko Hanai.
Okay.
Again, masterpiece of pink film, but this is his early days as AD, where he's also doing this role as a bit,
Right.
right? But that's kind of a great like shout out connection. I'm trying to think what else. God, like the plot description online on the like the Japanese side was pretty simple. It said, an innocent girl held captive by her fanatical father attempts to escape to the outside world, shaking the values of a certain eccentric family to their core. A black comedy filled with chaos, including electric saw battles and katana versus kitchen knife fights, yet strangely exhilarating.
Yeah, that
That's
sounds about
honestly,
right.
that's it. Yeah, it's pretty great.
I mean, also, it's like, what else? Because like the two women also les out.
As you do. It's very Thelma and Louise.
After a sword fight, they're like, this is too male. We have to like use our fingers and our bodies and release.
You know, in the words of South Park, they just got a scissor or something.
Scissor me. Was it Scissor Me Timbers? I think
Yes,
it
scissor me Timbers and also scissor me Xerxes.
was.
Oh God.
Oh, we always have to throw a shout out to
You know
South
what?
Park.
I know. It's like just like Scary Movie. I don't know if we aged well. I'm just kidding. We loved it.
Oh, we love Scary Movie. I hate all the people who are
Ah,
hating on it. Fuck
you know
them.
what? Love that.
You're all fucking losers. Go
Ugh,
learn how to laugh.
you learn how to lick.
Well, remember, I think in these Sato films, I'm not gay no more.
I mean, they are gay,
They
like
are
because
gay,
they
but
just
they're
let
playing
it out.
straight. Well, our typical gay boy is playing straight. So
Well, straight for a little bit.
in this film, no.
Yeah.
He did he eventually does something I love that he does.
Which we could just get to it. So again,
Yeah.
everything works out to the characters too. So again, like this housewife, this young girl, they go off, then they have the money, they reunite with the three homeless men, then they go off on the trip, like let's go where the flowers are, right?
Hmm.
And it's so fun. They start having sex in the car as it drives off.
Yeah.
Love it. It's a beautiful, happy ending.
And our father eventually gets his daughter back.
Oh, because the father, once he sees his actual daughter, he's like, "Oh, you're not her," and it's almost like she's changed or evolved through this like journey, right? If it's like
Hmm.
a fairy tale where she's no longer the daughter he once remembered, but then when he meets Koichi Mizumi, who has now taken the cross-dressing, like the outfit, the getup, the hair, the wig, he's like, "Oh, you're my daughter," and of course, with amnesia, like Koichi goes with it.
Because also he puts the shoe on to see if it fits.
It fits,
And then they go
Papa.
and then they and then they go on a boat together and it's
Well,
kind
back
of
home.
they go back home, but it's like it reminds me of what was the film? Some Like It Hot at the end when he's like remember when he's like, oh, the guy in the older film they talk he was like, "Oh, I'm a dude in a dress." He goes, "Nobody's perfect." That's what it kind of reminded me because like
It kind of was. Honestly, it was literally something like it's hot.
yeah, and then because the dad he's all like, oh, and then what's his name's like he with his shake and go wig, which I'm like again when he does drag, it's like iconic because he plays it up.
Which is not the first time he's cross-dressed or
No.
played like a transcoded character too. I'm blanking on, I think it's Housewife Triple Torture, or it might have been another one where it's like Koichi also becomes like a woman or takes on the woman too throughout the role. It's been a while, but then yeah,
Yes.
Silence Made of Glass, Koichi also cross-dresses. Like these are fun character roles for him to play.
Yes.
I'm trying to think what else. Was there anything else you wanted to shout out or anything?
I just love the look of it too. Again, the nice restoration of it. Just kind of like we could see we see faces. Things don't look as blurry. It's sharp. It's focused. Again, Sato does comedy, but he does in his again his way of like saying goodbye.
His final farewell.
I mean, I guess, yeah, because again, Sato's also kind of queer when you think about it. His films
Yeah,
are
I mean,
they're queer
they're
coded.
queer. I mean, I get like queer in the sense like Sato is like an outsider. He's into kink. He also frequently has queer characters also explicitly in it. I mean,
Hmm.
that's the thing too. It's like if someone watches the other four Heavenly Kings of Pink, they all do tackle like queerness in different ways. Toshiki Sato has different storylines with trans women, and they'll get
Hmm.
actual trans women in them.
Yes.
Zay really like embraces lesbian storylines.
Yes.
Kazuhiro Sana will act for gay pink film pretty frequently. Like they've all dabbled into that.
Yeah.
You know, like in honor of Pride, be weird.
I think that's the premise I would say of all these films is like in general because it is Sato, but then like for Pride Month I would say yeah, just be weird,
Be weird.
be punk, be different, be against establishment, just don't be gay and boring. That's my I'm gonna say my motto. Don't be gay and boring and fucking Republican.
Be making pink films.
Make pink films because then you would like actually be like with all the other people who are actually normal and think differently.
But then I also don't know if that ideology, the ideas, what you're saying would hold up if you were like really digging into like the ideologies of like the actual actors or creative sometimes of it. Sometimes they are more like traditional conservative Japanese. I would be surprised if Sato was just because he's so punk.
Yeah, I don't know.
But
I'm
like
just saying
definitely
for
some of them
us.
do have that idea of like, oh, like Japan is like, again, is she more isolationist, Japan against foreigners. But then a
Hmm.
lot of pink film content too, like really it kind of like I mean Zeze too, like Zeze has some actually really interesting storylines with Korean characters where like he
Yes.
gives them a spotlight too. Now I'm thinking of it. Yeah, it would be interesting to learn for future interviews.
Yeah. Just throwing it out there. Wink, wink, hint, hint.
Wink, wink. So yes, I guess kind of wrapping this up at PG, the Pink Grand Prix. This placed ninth.
Really?
It should have been higher.
It should have been higher.
Also, it won Best New Actress for the Kineko as Elisa.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of like a fun shout out award, Best New Actress that they do for like to build someone up to like, hey, keep going in the industry. I've said that before, so it doesn't have to be like, it's not like almost akin to like a Best Supporting role, but it doesn't need to be. It's like a smiley sticker.
Well, isn't it like how like in the AVNs they always have the best new Scarlet, and it's
Best
like
New Starlet.
Starlet, and then it's like 20.
Scarlet?
Well, somebody getting scarred.
Someone's getting torn up.
No, but they have like 20 different like actresses that are like new starlets, and then like they give it to one. And I was like, well, because she probably fucked the most.
I mean, it's also like what's the studio has like power, right?
Yeah.
Again, but I guess like, is there anything else you'd want to say about Rafureshia?
I want to think, I gotta research the flower.
Well, it's supposed to be like a big flower, also have a smell to it too. So it's kind of this like idea of it opening up, the transformation. I mean,
Oh,
Hanadama, we literally see her like head becomes the flower.
okay.
Right? Is this more of like fantastical, almost mystical visual that like Sato gets at this point, where it's like I wouldn't say a lot of his films are spiritual, but they're not usually mystical.
No.
But then that being said, yeah, Kyrie Eleison had just had a bunch of religious references. Like the drug Korin, that's the Japanese word for halo.
And not Angel Rain.
Angel Rain.
No, that was for Casey.
Oh my God, we should say Angel Rain more.
We're gonna say it more, especially for a special upcoming episode
Ooh.
that's gonna be recorded. I think it's gonna record next week or the following week. I forget when.
Oh shit, it is next week.
No, no, it's the following week.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Wait, is it the 15th?
I thought we said the 20th.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
No,
Okay.
we said something because this week, we have
21st, right?
yes, 21st.
I'm gonna make that up and I'm gonna actualize it into the world.
I think that's what we said.
Yeah, let's say it's what we said. Okay, that being said, as we're wrapping up, I guess what would you wanna who would be your best actor?
Of all three?
Yeah.
I mean, I would say because he's not like the lead actor in most of these, but he's in there, and of course, because it's Pride Month.
Koichi.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna shout it as like he's the best actor.
Ooh, what is his best role of these? I do like him as this kind of man boy child then who does drag for Rafureshia.
Yeah, I agree. I would say that.
Who's the best actress? Yumi Yoshiyuki with the knives.
Yes, absolutely.
And if not her, it would also be Kiyomi Ito as the mom because she's so perverted. I love it.
Yes, absolutely.
I can't even do like a best director because it's all the same director.
Sato, I guess.
Sato wins out of Sato.
What movie would show our neighbors?
Ooh, which
Kyrie Eleison.
wait, really?
Yeah, because it's the most boring for me.
Wow, I thought it was very interesting.
Just saying.
I would show them Turtle Vision to freak them out.
Okay.
Yeah, I was like, I wouldn't show them something normal. Well, it's not normal. None of these films are normal, but I would like, I want to get them scared.
Okay, and then what else? What was you were gonna ask me something else?
Oh, we should come up with like a title for like a pink film that's like our lives or something. I feel like it should be a
Because
train film.
it has to be two different versions because we have to do the poetic and also the nasty version or stupid.
Oh, okay,
Okay,
okay.
I think it's supposed to be Groper Train, right? We're gonna do Groper Train because we love we love the trains. We love a good train.
Our neighbors do too.
No, I don't think they have the range for that.
They can't quite fit some things.
I always thought it was gonna be an apartment wife.
Oh, I would say that if you want to do apartment wife, that's fine. Like apartment wife, what do you wanted? Like, okay, and then in the tagline, like,
Teacher's pet.
okay,
No, okay.
wow.
I'm sorry, because I'm like, okay. Or no, we're a female teacher.
Because
We're a
like
f-
female teacher in front of the students is such
it's
like
like
that's an
that's a
amazing title from
perfect
Nakatsu. That's like perfect.
no, I think it should be Groper Train two at a time. No, not two at a time. What's like stupid shit that we like and to just make fun of?
It could be doesn't have to be something sexual. It could be like Groper Train, like class is canceled, or like something like where I don't
No,
know.
no, late blooming or late bloom or like
Groper
schools
Train
out.
Late Bloom.
Or no, Groper Train schools out.
That's good.
That's the
That's our
one.
life.
That's our fucking. Oh shit.
That's good.
Actually, you know what? I would say this. We should do an like on two in the Pinku like the Instagram.
Like a poll?
We should bring back the poll.
We should do polls. Oh my God,
We
yes.
should
Okay.
do one of like, okay, what do you got? And ask people, say, hey, what do you think the title is? And we just come up with some good
Or just
ones.
like create your own pink film title.
Yeah, there
Like
you go. Do that one too.
like what's your life in a pink film title?
Yeah. But I think for us, we should
Yeah.
just do one with like which of the ones you guys like of us, right? I do like Groper Train Skulls Out. And then that movie is not going to make any sense because it's not even about like going to school. And are we even riding the train? No.
I mean, if you want to, like for our next episode, if we do like Bame Takahashi, we could do female teacher type bondage.
Yes.
And then I would have to think, I think there's another like teacher one in the mix. That could
Oh,
be
this
fun.
the same director or just a different?
Same director.
Oh, okay.
That would be kind of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to think what else. What would what how would you rank the films?
Oh, okay. Refush. I'm gonna fucking fucked up this name.
Well, Sato did too, so we're good.
Rafusha number one,
Okay.
Turtle Vision number two, and Kyrie number three.
I would agree.
Yeah.
Yes. I would but also would say that none of them are bad. Two, I would say it's definitely a stronger set than maybe Volume 2, and also because it has an extra film. I would say that, oh my gosh, I feel like the upcoming Volume 4 might be one of the strongest sets since the first.
Oh, okay.
It is like I love Soft Skin, but also Soft Skin is interesting because it's not, even though it's from like Shinto Kokowai, it's not really considered a pink film by the pink industry. It almost seems like it was more of like trying to aim above ground.
Hmm.
So I'll be curious even how they talk about it, but like but yeah, like it'd be interesting. Yeah. I guess like it's cool too. It's like if you look at the films we talked about, Turtle Vision from 91 into Rafureshia, you see that Sato experiments with the style that he did previously from the 80s into like mid 80s, late 80s into the early 90s. It's like, okay, I have these obsessions, I have this dialogue, this violence, this peeping. How do I play it sometimes into what a pink film audience might want with Kyrie Eleison? And also, and then it leads into like, well, what is my send off, right? Well, Fair is the send off film. because after that he only does two gay pink films, 100 Sense of Touch, and then The Fetish.
Right.
So again, like those are just different. Oh my God, those are amazing films as well.
I
I'm
mean,
trying to think.
I would just say there's some other Sato films that we've seen too that we haven't talked about, which I think are amazing too. And I hope we do get to talk about them.
I know probably a lot of the films that weren't from Shinto, like Excess, I would say, like those are definitely also those have a little bit more of a sexuality to them. They're they're more sexual than the oh my
I mean,
God.
and we've also talked about this before. It's like I wish somehow somebody can get a hold of the Nakatsu ones because those are like probably some of his the strongest early of like Sato that I think like some people probably wouldn't be able to handle, especially like Lolita Vibratory Torture
Well, they
or
could. I mean, that's the
or
thing is like that's a three film set right there.
yeah, because there's a Wife Collector, there's the Roman X, and then there's a Lolita Vibrator Torture. All three of them are amazingly amazing on their own.
I don't know
And
if
which
Lolita has already been restored by Nikatsu, but it is in their archives and had a previous DVD, also with a subtle commentary on it.
right.
Uniform Version of the Prey shot on video, but again, I don't know what Nikatsu has really done with that since it came out. It also might have been on like a on-demand DVD by Nikatsu. But yeah, like that's a three film set. I mean, obviously, I don't think Nikatsu would be okay with like, oh, we're gonna license our titles for a pink line.
No, that's why I said I go somebody
But
else
like
has to.
another label could, yes, easily come in and like work that out. Also, Wife Collector's been restored for a few years now. I mean,
Yeah. That's just amazing film too. So and also of course Sato's first film, but that's Shintoho, right?
that's Toei.
Toei, I'm sorry, Toei. So I can
Just
only imagine like Toei, like someone could talk to Toei, but like that's another great film too to like talk about and get people to see.
yeah, hopefully the kids hits keep on coming, and hopefully we'll talk about a different director.
Fingers crossed, right?
But you know what? We'll always talk about different director because we get to choose our episodes.
Yeah, we just say let's just talk about this and say fuck it.
We get to choose which train we ride.
And then on our next upcoming episode, we're gonna talk about some classy shit for Pride.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
basically,
we're gonna talk about our favorite girl again.
could be anyone.
Is it? Oh yeah, it is. It is.
Okay, it is crazy that like what we're gonna talk about, the fact that like more of this like Blu-ray era isn't just immediately license her as like a like her name is familiar to people who maybe
Hmm.
aren't as like oh they mean like hey like I watched a few I don't know a lot like her name is familiar to people like you could sell a title off her name.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean obviously I don't think like one of her films would
It
ever get
no,
licensed.
no, not the one we're gonna talk about, but it's just a great film.
Well, the ones we're talking about they could.
Oh yes, I thought.
They're
Oh,
not
sorry.
great. We're not talking about that one. We already talked about that film.
We talked about it and we gushed about it.
I mean, unless like you want to, okay, we could also do like if you wanted to do like a fun, quick double bill in the meantime to pop out an episode, we could like next weekend do like a Takahashi episode.
Yeah, if you want.
Okay, keep maybe honestly do like BDSM teachers because like you know what, school's out for summer.
Yeah, and then like I said, when we record that other special episode, we may have a lot more voices.
You're gonna channel some spirits.
Yes, we're gonna channel some spirits from another country, maybe.
Ooh, ooh,
Oh, I don't know
ooh.
what that means. I think we didn't we mention it before? No,
Wait,
huh?
not really. I mean,
No, we just said we may have some. We may talk about some shit. So, but yeah, let's just say we're gonna conjure some spirits from another country.
they're not from another country.
Well,
Well, I mean the movies are, but
that's what I'm
like,
talking about. The movies,
oh,
not the.
okay.
What do you
But
think I'm talking?
they're in Japan. Like,
Yes, but like the spirits are actually from America. America.
oh my God, that's what
I
we're ending on.
I know.
You know what? Go out and vote. Go vote for your favorite film at the PG Pink Awards. Choose which pervert will win. Let's Sorry.
We already know Satô would win.
Well, he's placed in ninth, so better luck
Wait,
next year.
Has Satô ever won the PG Awards? I think
Kiyomi Ito has for 2 different Sato films. I'm
is it
blanking on the top of my head if he's won first place on his own though.
okay, because I'm wondering if she won for one of my favorite films.
No, she won for the 2 films in Sato Volume 2.
Oh, okay. So she didn't win for the film that I love.
No,
Not the masterpiece, right?
not the
Oh,
masterpiece.
okay.
Not the film that would literally make sense to nominate anyone for a performance
Exactly. But we're gonna talk about it someday.
someday.
Yeah, someday. But
Okay,
anyway,
so stay tuned for more insanity. You can follow us on Instagram and Letterboxd. You can follow us on Instagram at twointhepinku. Also on Letterboxd, you are Caver83. I am Dakota Noot. You could also find our Instagrams through the same way,
which is
the same names.
really?
We're also linked. We link our Instagrams in our Letterboxd.
We always tag each other on stupid shit. So you guys, if you see one thing, you'll see another.
Okay, we're gonna go off into the sunset with our homeless friends and get violated. Bye.
All right, chainsaws.
Wow.
Thank you for listening. To hear more shows from the Someone's Favorite Productions podcast network, please select the link in the description.
Hello, filthy movie lovers. My name is Gentry Austin.
And I'm Casey Scott.
And we're the hosts of the Sin Syndicate, film podcast for something weirdos, anti-criterion bros, and Joseph Sarno aficionados. Join us semi-weekly as we peer into the adults-only theaters and sticky-floored cinemas of the golden age of sexploitation, when the morals were loose, the laws were murky, and the intercourse was all simulated. Find us now on the Someone's Favorite Productions podcast network.
If you're looking for more horror outside of the mainstream, look no further than Unsung Horrors, a podcast about underseen horror movies. I'm Lance.
And I'm Erica. Every other week, we'll cover a horror movie with fewer than 1,000 views on Letterboxd. We'll even give you double feature recommendations to pair with the movies we discuss.
From gothic to shot on video, from slashers to comedies, from giallo to J-horror, we'll cover all the subgenres. So join us as we unearth these hidden gems of horror.
Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, all at Unsung Horrors, available wherever you listen to podcasts. And part of the Someone's Favorite Productions podcast network.